smoking. I look cool when I do it. I look amazing. I look wicked. James Dean smoked. It is cool, man.
Jayde Adams!
I'm a fucking dragon. Adele's arrived, and she's been to the fancy dress shop, and she's come out as David Bowie.
If I'm drinking and I'm relaxing, I can go a whole packet in an evening. I don't feel great after I've done that. I met a girl recently that was like, I put a lot of importance on my health. And I was like, oh, I have a nice time. Unfortunately, my body hasn't got the type of body that wants to like handle me having a nice time and keep me all slim and stuff.
And I'm working class, don't let the outfit fool you. I just moved to East London and tried to blend in with you fucks.
The person that minds the most is my boyfriend.
There's nothing good comes of it. You put that above us.
It's not about you, though. It's about me. The minute I put one in my mouth, he's got to have a little, like, eyebrow.
Why have smokers never got a lighter and cigarettes at the same time? All I ever hear when I'm around you lot is like, got a fag, got a light, got a fag, got a light. It's two things you need to do this shitty habit. It's like being a cab driver and turning up on a bicycle.
I look fucking great when I do it. I'm like Sarah Jessica Parker in Sex and the City, you know? Oh, I fucking love that. She used to, like, write something and then have a cigarette. Oh.
Jayde really does think she looks cool. And doing most things, Jayde looks really cool. She has that confident air. This is why I love her. But this is just a weakness. It looks shit. It just looks shit.
I get a little bit of guilt every time I leave Rich on his own to go and have a cigarette, for sure. If I'm ever going to quit smoking, it's going to be because I've decided to do it. There would have to be some jeopardy involved in me quitting, see what I might lose or what I could gain if I don't.
I love to sing, and I have asthma, and I smoke, and I shouldn't do any of those things together. So one of them has to go. I can't get rid of asthma. I'm not getting rid of singing because everyone likes it. No one likes me smoking. That has to go. Easier said than done.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Jennifer.
Oh, lovely. A hug.
I'm an opera singer.
I absolutely love opera. I think it makes emotion happen more than comedy does. Thank you. Hibiscus. I had this idea in my head that opera singers smoke fags.
Opera singers don't smoke. For me, I avoid smoking, smokers, passive smoking, like it's the plague. The British Voice Association describes smoking on your vocal cords as like taking sandpaper to it. It's really not great for your voice at all, no.
I think if I see what I could lose, I think that might do it.
Do you want to have a go at doing some exercises with your voice?
I would love to have some exercises. You know when someone's got like an addiction to drugs or something, you can normally associate that with, you know, some sort of abuse or violence that they've been through at some point. But something about smoking, people don't ever feel sorry for you. Like you never see a contestant coming out at Britain's Got Talent and their sob story being, I can't stop smoking.
So we're just gonna go like...
Okay.
And then... Okay, so I'm going to stop you. I can hear in your breathing that you're really, like, doing really loud breaths.
Yeah.
One thing you can do to sort of measure this is time, how long you can go for. Okay, 21 seconds.
Yeah. How long can you do it? Wow, 51 seconds. A vast difference. And the smoking and the asthma and all of that, that's not...
They're working against you. This is something that you can use to actually physically and visually measure how your breathing improves with quitting smoking. God, your voice is incredible.
Wow!
Really, considering you've never had a singing lesson in your life, you have such potential, really.
Oh, really?
You've got a raw talent. You're like a diamond in the rough, but you really need to look after it. Quitting smoking will make a huge, huge impact very quickly on your voice.
Wow. All right. Feels like now there's something to lose.
There is, really. You could lose your voice. Smoking is...
really bad.
If you really were focused and disciplined, who knows what could happen. I cannot tell you how rare it is to find somebody who can make it sound like you can. Like, you sound like many people I know who have spent years and years and years and years training.
This is so lovely. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Thank you. To have an actual opera singer tell me that I can sing is incredible. Yeah, it's definitely made me think. Isn't it funny? I really like looking after plants, but I'd rather do this than look after myself.
I was 13 years old. My sister already smoked. I did everything she did.
I was like, oh, can I have a cigarette? And she was like, have you ever had one before? And I was like, no. She was like, okay, well, I'll teach you to smoke. And as I inhaled, she went, look, there's Mum. And I went,
She ain't alive anymore and hasn't been for 8 years. And it's, you know, when it comes to smoking, I think to myself, I need to outlive my parents. They've already had one kid that didn't, and I think that's probably the biggest incentive I have.
Jockey, put on her.
You sound like you enjoyed that, Mum. I remember when we were kids, because you didn't eat breakfast, we'd give you a coffee and a cigarette.
Yeah, and I still don't eat breakfast, really.
Would you like me to quit smoking?
Yeah, I would like you to give up smoking. Then I smoke it, for God's sake.
the last time I tried to quit smoking, like properly, I worked in a cafe in Islington. Lots of smashed avocado being served to children as young as 4 called Joffrey, who have decided that they can't have dairy anymore, coming up to the counter and asking me for a baby chino. And I've got to do everything I can to not imagine killing that child with hot milk. So when you say quit smoking, just remember what you're getting rid of. You're getting rid of the tolerance, because you don't want a woman of this size and this width being angry.
Hello!
Hi!
So how has not smoking been going?
Fine. I had one.
Well, it's still a step in the right direction.
Will it be interesting to know whether or not I can do that hissing noise? Right, ready?
Yeah. How long is that?
29.
29 seconds is a very good amount of time to do that for. Imagine how much better that will get the longer you go without smoking. So I think you could throw them all in the bin.
All right, I'll put it in the bin. Just go in the bin.
That's a little win right there.
I'll speak to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Speak soon.
I'd like to not smoke again, but I have rested those cigarettes on top of the bin. Don't tell Jennifer.
I got asthma. The government, they want you to go to the asthma nurses. Always want to go to the asthma nurse. I can't get inhalers unless I go to the asthma nurse. The asthma nurse is always fat and unhealthy looking.
You shouldn't smoke and you shouldn't be overweight. Pot calling kettle black, love. The thing that will probably really make me do it is some doctor somewhere. I hate him. I will hate him.
Hi.
I'm Jade. What's your name?
Akash, nice to meet you.
Do I look like a smoker?
No, not yet.
Regularly, I smoke about 3 or 4 fags a day.
Whether you're smoking a couple or 20, you are increasing your risks of heart attacks, strokes, cancers. I do see a lot of patients who've smoked a few to a lot a day, and for them, unfortunately, it's too late and they already have the irreversible illnesses that come with smoking. You know, you're at an age where if you stopped, you can almost completely reverse all risk factors.
Oh, I've got to quit, haven't I?
So let's do your blood pressure.
Oh man, it feels weird, doesn't it?
130 over 90. Your blood pressure today is at the upper end of normal. Even smoking a few cigarettes a day is increasing the amount of bad cholesterol in your body. And that's what increases your risk of heart disease and heart attack in the future. Weight, that's another risk factor.
You're saying I got to get rid of either smoking or being big.
Probably both.
No,
slowly.
one of them.
Slowly.
One of them. Smoking's out the window.
I'd actually say the easiest of the two is quitting smoking.
Yeah, it is.
Those pictures, right? It's on the fag packets. I'm looking down at a packet of cigarettes and I'm like, no fucking way. There's a lad on it, a dead body on a slab in a mortician's, and I went to university with him. Is he fucking died? So get on fucking Facebook. He ain't dead. He's still alive. He's had 3 kids. Well, it's all the same stuff, innit? It's cancer and all this, but you feel invincible, don't you? You feel like, oh, it wouldn't happen to me, or if it does happen to me, I'd survive it and stuff like that, but it's not the case, is it? I don't want to end up like one of those people in his office, coming in, being told I've got cancer everywhere, and then going, oh, I should have quit smoking. I just leave them there. And that's that.
Smoking is bad and it's shit. I don't want to die young. I've got a lot to do. I've got a lot to achieve. I've smoked way less. I've got a vape. Got a gold one, which is really my vibe. Here at the Moth Club in front of all you fine people and Simon Cowell. I'm gonna quit smoking. It's made me have a little bit of thought about how I'm looking after myself. Because today, in front of you lot, I am a non-smoker! So now I've quit smoking, I'm gonna show you what the effects of not smoking for 42 seconds does. Quando solo sogno l'orizzonte mancano le parole. Se lo so che luce quando stanza da quando mancano soli. Time to say goodbye. I keep thinking about, every time I go for a cigarette, I think to myself, what about the opera? What about the singing? If I didn't smoke, I would have done that all the way through. My relationship with smoking is done. Goodbye, old friend. I loved you.